Hi, it's Princess Fizz here. Welcome to another episode of Princess Fizz Answers, episode number 11. I've had a question from a lady called Anne Jackson on the princessfizzonline.com website, right? And she's basically asked a very, very good question. She's asked, how do I prioritize goal setting, and how do I actually stick to deadlines for product launches, right? So I think this question is really good because it kind of handles quite a few things that a person requires to be the type of a few skills that they need to have to do something like this. First of all, what happens is when you are self-employed, you've got no one to actually monitor you. You've got no one to answer to, and you've got to discipline yourself, right? It's a lot of discipline that's required as a self-employed person, because you know, you've got no consequences in a way. You know, I mean, obviously it takes, over time you realize that, you know, that the consequences are that you haven't delivered anything, right? That should be enough. But when you are new to this kind of thing, it's hard to kind of understand that you not delivering a product or you not producing on time is a consequence itself. So sometimes you need that kind of push to get you into the habit of being able to produce on time. So I would say when I started, I usually had someone to hold me accountable, like a friend. You know, I just reached out to a friend, okay, look, you know, this is my deadline. Can you kind of please help me out? You know, make sure that I stick to it. And obviously that was the consequences was it was embarrassing for me if I didn't, right? I felt embarrassed, okay? So so that kind of helped, but over time I learnt, you know, the importance of actually producing and doing things on time and not delaying projects and prolonging them, because it just damages your business. There's a timeline for everything, and if you delay or procrastinate, then you've lost that window of opportunity where it could be a really good launch. The timing's right, you know, you've got the people around you, you've got you know, the market is ready for something like that. You know, these things pass very, very quickly. So it's really important to make sure that if you want to do something, if you want to create a product or service or something like that, and you think that, you know, it will benefit people at that time, then you must be strict on yourself and deliver it, right? Produce the product, produce the service, whatever it is that you want to do, and deliver it on time. So I mean, as I said, it takes a bit of discipline, it takes practice, but you know, there's nothing like, I'll tell you something I absolutely love, right? There's absolutely nothing like seeing an entrepreneur working day in, day out, okay, day in, day out, you know, missing food, missing sleep, because they're so driven and with the vision of the product they have or the service, that how many people it can help, and they're so dedicated on completing it and delivering it on time. You know, when they're done, when they've actually accomplished the goal of actually, you know, launching the product, you know, after that you can see the tired, you know, you can see this beautiful aurora around them. You know, they've got, you know, the eyes are tired, you know, the skin is pale, they've got, you know, bags under their eyes, and you know, they can't speak properly. They've gone through this kind of gritting process. You know, it's a very intense process when you're actually serious about something and you do things on time, and you do it because you know you believe in something, and you want to do it because you want to help people. It's some beautiful, it's just beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I could stare at an entrepreneur like that, you know, after that state they've gone through. I can just sit there and just look at them and just be in awe because I know they've done something absolutely brilliant, right? And they've gone through that process that's required for success. Okay, so I love that. I absolutely love that. And you know, I congratulate people that actually go through that process, because it's an amazing experience to have. And you know, it's kind of addictive as well. It's really addictive when you've actually gone through that process of producing on time. That feeling you get of the pressure, you know, the pressure that you put yourself under to produce, your best work is produced at that time. and you crave that. You crave that kind of, you know, that experience again and again, over and over, which encourages more launches and more product, you know, creation and ideas form, and you know, it's just absolutely remarkable. So so yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Took that moment to share that. And you know, yeah, so set yourself deadlines, and make sure you're strict on yourself. Command yourself. Be really, really strict. You know, just become two people. You know, you become the boss of yourself, and become the you know, employee of yourself, so to speak, right? And just answer to yourself, and be strict and be serious about it. You know, take things seriously, and just deliver. So have a lovely weekend, and any question that you have, please do ask me on princessfizzonline.com. I look forward to any responses, and I hope that helped. Thank you.